squad pantry near me and just got like a canned coffee and a liquid yogurt. What's that?
Coffee right here too.
Oh yeah, I just like chugged a little can of coffee and just drank yogurt for breakfast because I was in a hurry. Hey Ninja.
He was just talking about you not showing up.
Yeah, I was like,
Hey,
no way
I'm here.
you're never showing up after last night.
Hey everybody, it's Carissa. I'm here at the Justice for Patrick Gibbons March and we're about to get started.
Connection issues already? Oh, I guess it is.
So,
Yeah,
yes,
I don't know if
donut
I'm gonna...
lady. That's what Uni's calling you.
Oh, hey Uni.
Hi, Uni.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to talk very much, but we have some amazing speakers as usual, so I don't think I really need to talk much. I'm just like half asleep right now.
100 messages today.
Woohoo! Hey Marty, good morning.
Yes.
People.
It's not super loud. Super loud.
So we'll take off here in about 2 minutes. We just wait on a couple other comrades. What I seem to find out is that we never take off till like 11:30ish. Y'all see that?
It's perfect though.
Yep.
It seems like everybody is kind of just moseying around.
Good morning.
Friday and Saturday just came out and everybody was out there shaking their booties. Getting turned up. It's all good. As long as you made it to JFPK March, do what you gotta do. So, how's everybody this morning doing? Good! You guys ready to put y'all feet on fire?
I'm ready to get moving because I'm cold. What'd you say?
So like I said, we got a couple more
Got
people
something
coming.
for that ass this
Oh, I know.
We should be ready to take off.
I heard that part.
We joined the Rose City March yesterday.
You're not gonna raise your hand.
Everybody knows I was there. I was streaming.
How was it?
I don't need to raise my hand.
Always support black people, no matter what they say about us, no matter what. As long as you there,
That's why I was
you know
there.
what you supporting, and that's all that matters.
Hey Carrie, hey Marty.
So we're gonna go ahead and get started in about 2-3 minutes.
That's what's up. See, she said it.
I wasn't there because they prioritized today.
Hey Dave Moon.
Okay, variable.
Hey Angela. Hey K Variable.
I'm super excited for May 30th. How about you guys?
Is that like a market on
It's her back to black.
the market? Back to black market or something? Or is it
I
like
want to
a...
call it a market. I think it's kind of like last time though, where there was like, you know, tents with stuff.
So not a march, but just like a
Yeah. Thing.
event thing. Yeah, a
Maybe at
thing.
Peninsula Park again.
Okay. Hey Matthew. Hey Jen. Hey Alicia. Haven't seen you out in a while.
I didn't march back.
Yeah, yesterday was stressful. If y'all were there, or for those who were watching,
Gotta get back there.
yeah, it was a thing. So I went home and had some wine and stayed up, could not sleep. Ended up getting like 3 hours of sleep, so I'm dead right now.
I bought myself a cyclocross.
Hey Jules, the rainbow. How are you doing?
I had just lost my job.
Hey Farmer Barb. Heart pizzas. Love that.
That's right.
You know, you put your hands in the
You a proud boy? You a proud boy? You a proud boy? Hey Jared, where you at?
These days it's a little bit harder.
I kind of look like a Ninja Turtle in this mask. I love that. I love that for me. I think I'd probably be Michelangelo if I were a Ninja Turtle. Like the cool kid. who is also a good fighter.
Are you live right now?
I am, yeah.
It's still not working. I messaged you yesterday. I was like,
I'm not live on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm live on
Twitter?
Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Carissa Dez.
No, I know who you are.
Oh, okay.
I'm Carrie.
Oh, I knew who you were too. Or I was pretty sure it was you anyway.
I just have the other two.
But yeah, Twitch is a little, like the picture's a little clearer, I think. But I usually, well, lately I've had more people watching on Twitch, but Facebook is where a lot of my viewers are. Do you ever live stream?
Fuck no.
You're like,
I don't do
Please grab this cord.
what's
What do
that?
you need?
Can you please grab the cord that's like right on the umbrella? Yeah, it's kind of stuck in there.
Oh, you want it for you? This one?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, no, not that one. The other one.
Oh, there it is. I thought it was connected to something. Do you have like little retractable thingies or something on
I
here?
wish I did.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to put this back in, but it won't go back in.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Just be flopping around.
You know, this is the setup that I got.
All power to the people.
Totally just for traveling. Like, here's my power right here.
All Black Lives.
Network right here. That I'm wireless.
Hey, Carrie, was that you that was right next to me? Or is that a different Carrie? Hey, David. Thanks for being here. Hey, Ray. Are you on vacation right now?
Still, yeah, I would like more time to
I like do a little stretching. Sorry, I missed it. Did you say why you've been...
travel light.
I know something happened to you. Love to Chi-Town.
Dedicate to these Thursdays.
Hey, hey, Peggy. Did I say good morning? Is it? I think it's still morning, right? It's morning here. Yeah. All right. Phew. Oh, different Carrie. Okay.
I was actually looking for assistance source, and I'm also
Yeah. Come on down to Portland.
Seeing it on live.
Got to do some stretching. Do a lot of walking right now. Hey, Julie. Woo! Smokey the Bear. Love that. Woo! Oh, I fell asleep and then I woke up and then I couldn't go back to sleep until like 6 or something, and then I slept for a few hours. I've been having a hard time sleeping lately for some reason. Or I can't stay asleep. But I had some really good wine last night. It helped me to fall asleep for a second. It was a Walla Walla Merlot from my stepdad. And it was freaking delicious. Hey Jay, good morning. Sunshine, you are my sunshine. Yeah, we don't have a lot of sunshine right now. Hopefully the sun will come out today. Yeah, Ninja and Halo's face over here. There's an okay sized crowd out here today. You recognize that guy? Yeah, I'm over on Twitch too. How's everybody's weekend? Mine has been busy. Been doing a lot of streaming. Yeah, it's an okay sized crowd. Ooh, I should probably get a water if I know it's good for me. The march, it usually ends up back here. dark horse cab. I don't know if I tried that or not. I kind of just recognize the labels and not the names. That's just my automatic response. Doing great. Exhausted and barely standing, but
I feel you with that.
yeah.
Got like 6 hours of sleep.
I got 3 maybe friends about what happened. Like Braxton hadn't heard about it, and I was telling him.
Really?
And he was all like pissed off. And
What was Brad's deal?
I don't know. He was taking a self-care day, I think. But
Yeah, it was pretty fucking stupid last night.
I mean, I was just there to stream and to support Black Lives. But yeah, I don't want to get into that too much. But it was pretty stressful. Yeah, so I went home and drank some delicious wine, and but still wasn't able to sleep much.
Everyone got home safe.
Good.
That's what matters.
Yeah. I heard there were people like looking for people in all black or whatever. So hopefully, he said everybody, nothing happened. Like nobody did shit. That's good.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything. Grab something to drink. Go grab something to drink.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's a lot of my community that needs to be done.
I just remembered.
What's
The
up?
30th event is going to be at Vīsīᴛ.
Oh, okay.
And there's going to be like vendors and food and stuff.
Nice. Is it? It's at a food cart.
Yeah, pretty
Or
much.
like a food.
Yeah,
court.
it's like kind of up the street, basically.
I still have not eaten there. But
haven't
I
either.
need to.
I was really worried. Video.
Is it because I'm next to you?
What's going on?
Oh, my internet just went down.
Looked like your mobile data was off right there.
Yeah, well, I just turned on my cellular, but I have my Wi-Fi on. I'll grab you a water. Jared's heading over. Hey, Blake. Can I grab another water for my friend who's about to show up? Thank you. Got it. Thank you, Jen. People want to know about what?
Yeah, I actually got 3 different.
I don't really have anywhere to put your water, Jared, so hurry it up.
Still not exactly the setup I want. October, November, I streamed on 24/7.
Big truck scary. Harry's tiny and tea first. Just kidding.
Drummers in second or third row, please.
Hey, Cheryl. Upper protester.
I mean, it's awesome, Isabella. I'm just singing.
Take it to the streets and fuck the police. Let's go. Take it to the streets and fuck the police.
marching in St. John's, there was I think they were medics. There was a group of like 5 to 10 women on roller skates marching with everybody. It was pretty cool. Alright. More puppy protesters. That's a few. But like, yeah, a lot of medics here today. Oh, but I can't think of the names right now, but yes, definitely. Overcast and it looks like it's about to rain. Did you get any sleep? No. Yeah, same. Yeah, it's not really cold or anything. Don't shoot! Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that wide angle. I forgot I could do that on mine too. Dang. I mean, there are so many other things that police officers can do other than being brutal, shooting, or hurting somebody badly. Yeah, I mean, there are tasers, like the ones that you can shoot. There are less than lethals that we know can kill somebody or give them brain damage and seizures. But I mean, they're a lot better than shooting my rounds. ABC children. Having a mental health crisis, and then they end up killing that person who's already, of you who are new to following this march, it's justice for Patrick Kimmins, who was shot 9 times in the back by a Portland police officer downtown over on Harvey Milk Street. It was in 2017. And Letha, Patrick Kimmins' mother, has been marching ever since then. And with the start of the George Floyd protests, there's been this march has been more in the public eye. It's gotten more attention and the crowd's gotten bigger. And Letha was attempting to open her son's case back up. She wasn't successful yet, but she at least got a chance to talk to the DA, and they said that they, her son also, they agree that, he does need justice. He does deserve justice.
I saw glad to see it cleared up a little bit.
When yours cleared up, mine went down. What the heck? What's going on here? I don't know if that's it or not. A link about that to me, my DMs. have an awesome rose garden and fountain. There's a lot of BLM events that are had here also. I haven't seen Dustin in a little bit. I know he's around because I've seen him on the socials, but where's Dustin? Didn't he have like a medical issue? I mean, he has a chronic bone disease, but I think he had some type of medical issue that's keeping him at home for a little bit, I think. Yeah, Dustin goes by 2 less legs on social media. Yeah.
And we will win, like I always say. In 2020,
Oh, yeah.
we'll make a change. We are marching to get the government shut completely down.
The government shut down?
Change the system or shut it down. Black Lives Matter here in Oregon.
Yeah, my service is a little better right now.
Land back. Gentrification is bullshit.
Trying to get people to trying to share my stream to Twitter. It's not working. Just got cold fries at Burger King. What? Did you get them DoorDash or something? Or delivered? Go back and get yourself some warm fries. God dang it, Burger King. No, I never really have problems with them. Their Whoppers are amazing. I'm not going to promote them though. Never mind. They can afford their own promotions, their own ads. have gotten their vaccines that I know, but they still wear masks out here. And we're outside, so I feel pretty safe. I feel extra safe. Why won't it let me share it to Twitter?
Anybody need water in the crowd? If you need water, we're going to go around passing water. If you need to raise your hand.
Does anybody have an ibuprofen? They should pass around ibuprofen for old people like me.
We do have tri-man. We need to let cars go by. We don't need to block
Hey, DJ Dialogue.
Not necessary.
Making a hole. Racism against the police? You know that blue lives aren't really a thing. You can't be racist against blue people. I don't know what you're talking about.
And normally we yell. We see people coming out the houses and through the streets. We're not here for a game. We're here to march. We're here to chant. We're here to shout.
Yeah, this isn't a game.
Yeah, we're here to scream. So let's hear our voices. We have voices when we're in the clubs. We have voices when we're in the nail shops. We have voices when we just simply kicking it with your friends, homies, cousins, mothers, brothers, and sisters. So why can't we have voices to yell, shout, and scream here at JFPK?
Right?
We need to let people come out the houses and pull up their shades and into the streets and yell no justice, no peace. We really want justice. We have to get it. It's a lot going on in the streets right now. They killing Asians. They doing a lot of hate crime. I can't pronounce that word. Palestinians. I'm just gonna call them Palestinians. I'm from Louisiana and I cannot pronounce a lot
I'm good,
of shit
thank you.
off of them. So, yeah, they grabbing girls and killing them, putting them in trunks, and it's just outrageous out
Yeah,
here.
that's not cool anyway.
It's outrageous. So we need to really yell. We even get ready to make up a chant for the Palestinians.
You got it.
Yeah, we gotta start. We just ain't gonna be yelling, hold police accountable. That's our topic. Don't get it twisted. But we got a lot of hate crimes in the streets. So my goal is to round up these Bloods, these Crips, these GDs, these folks, these Vice Lords, and round them up and make them come out and march with Black Lives Matter movement. Because I guarantee you, if we can stop the hate crime and reel them in with us, oh man.
Chris,
we'll
I think you're misinformed. JFPK March.
We need to try to get these gang members to twist it around a little bit and come fuck with us. Because we're getting justice by any fucking means necessary. Hate crime ain't gonna do nothing. It's just gonna beef up the streets and cause retaliation. Black Lives Matter movement ain't gonna cause no retaliation. If it do, it'll be by the Chucky Roos. We can deal with them. We'll fuck the Chucky Roos up. We know that we ran
Those are the
downtown
cops.
Portland. I said it chucked up roof, so chuck that roof. They chuck and we gonna chuck their roofs. So we need to try to get the hate crime closed caption on the streets. Get them to come join JFPK. Did everybody get hydrated? Everybody got water? No. Who want water? Raise your hand, please.
Water's right here.
The beautiful lady to the right with the blonde hair. She can help you out.
Stay hydrated, everyone.
Everybody need a couple more seconds, y'all ready to go?
Let's
Everybody
go.
ready to go? Yeah. Let's get fired up.
You can have a different point of view.
Abolish
Just don't
ICE!
be a troll.
Abolish ICE! Abolish the police! Abolish ICE!
Just don't spam or troll or
Abolish ICE!
somebody was saying that Antifa was there to ruin Christmas. Me and myself and some other streamers just came out, kind of just like hanging out. I ended up not streaming, but there definitely was not a DA to the Christmas tree, and that medic was there. We were just kind of chatting, and Villain Phoenix, a right-wing streamer, was there as well, and he came over and talked to us. It was kind of weird, a weird night actually, but it was an interesting conversation. Facebook is all about censorship, and the algorithms are weird. It's like they only show you what you want to see or what they think you should see. Like they'll take 5 of your friends and they'll, pretty much just show you their posts, and then you don't see other posts who you may want to see on Facebook. Hey Hiram, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day, Dee. Is it pretty warm over in Austin, Hiram? I don't know if they go by Mini Tifa, and also I don't know what their mom looks like. They look like they were. It looked like Justin was giving her a flyer or something.
Okay?
82 degrees? Dang, you're lucky. so when you go back and rewatch the video and it's not live. But yeah, I can see what you're saying right now.
Free Palestine! 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 Free Palestine!
You're funny.
Free Palestine!
Somebody else said that. Yeah. Somebody else said that earlier. I would never want to be president, even if I was qualified to do so. When I'm old, I just want to live in I don't know, maybe Mexico, where I can do whatever I want. I haven't seen Rosa lately. She has been golfing a lot, trying to polish her golfing skills, her driving skills. From what I've seen, anyway. I love the drumming. Actually, the Back the Black frontline drumline drummers are some of my favorite drummers. When it comes to marches, anyway. Yeah, if you don't like the drumming, maybe just like turn down your sound or something. Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt that I was being restreamed. Usually right-wing people like to restream us and then talk mad crap about us and the marchers, so I'm sure somebody's having fun doing that right now. I'm gonna get a picture of this. I'm gonna get a picture of this mural really quick. I love Portland street art. Hopefully I don't get ran over while I try to do it. It's kind of hard to get a good picture of it. Okay, it's good enough. Just try not to get these cars in my stream that are the motorcade. They're behind the marchers for safety, and then in front of them there's the armed guards is what they call them. So I can't really get the guns on my stream either. Also in front of them there's the bike scouts, and they don't like to be on stream either. So yeah. What about being pro-abortion? No, that's not what this march is. This is a march for Patrick Kimmons, a black man who was shot 9 times in the back by Portland police, and also for others in general. Well, Letha says, and all others who have been shot and killed by police. That's not what it is. No, this is not a. This march doesn't have anything to do with abortions.
Reopen his case. Reopen his case. Patrick Kimmons. Patrick Kimmons. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
P. Mail Park? Did I see that right? P. Mail Park. Interesting.
black-owned restaurant.
Oh, okay. What was the name of your Instagram?
B.O.B. PDX restaurants.
B.O.B. Follow. Go if you have Instagram. Go to black-owned business. B.O.B. PDX. He goes and tries a bunch of food from different black-owned restaurants, and he said this one's really good. Kaba's Kitchen, African cuisine. I haven't had a lot of African cuisine, like traditional African cuisine anyway. When Patrick Kimmins was shot over right by Mississippi Studios, or sorry, yeah, that too, but Red House. Patrick Kimmins did not have a gun, and he was running from the cops when he was shot. It's like, yeah, if he was trying to shoot somebody, if he had a gun, I understand why the police would be called in the system that we have set up right now. But when there's a man who is unarmed running from you, like you can shoot a taser or like the little rubber bullets or something. You don't need to shoot them 9 times dead in the back. Here's Red House. Where?
I said ⴑⴏ over there.
Oh yeah. The streamer jail. Here's the streamer jail when we are at Red House. Oh, there's Eagle Feather. There's the famous Red House. I'm gonna take a picture when they. Sorry, I was taking a picture of the signs. There's Eagle Feather. The cop stole his Eagle Feather. I think it was the feds. And he was pretty pissed about that because it was his lucky feather. What's that? Oh, another bike. Walk hard. Yeah, I can't really run, so I have to like speed walk. I've never seen a blue cone before. I'm gonna try to get one of these flyers too before I forget. Can I get a flyer? I just want to see what it is. Thanks. Hey Jessica. This is what Justin was giving out. Everybody deserves a fair trial. Like, even if somebody was trying to shoot somebody, if they had a gun, it's legal to carry guns, and maybe it was self-defense. I mean, I'm not saying that's the case or not. I'm just saying that everybody deserves a fair trial. The cops aren't judge, jury, and executioner. I mean, they act that way, but they definitely shouldn't. Support indigenous sovereignty, demands an end to ICE. we do have some type of law enforcement, I think they should be trained and have like a degree, because they're, you know, they should be held to a higher standard than the public, because they have weapons that can murder. Also, I think they should go through rigorous psychological testing, so that when people are yelling "fuck 12" at them, they don't accidentally fire their weapons or shoot tear gas canisters right at people's stomachs and whatnot. To eat. My dad has goats. They have 2 goats that they got from a farm where goats are harvested and eaten, and they keep theirs as pets. So I guess they saved those goats. But yeah, it's a popular meat used in Mexican cuisine as well. I've never tried goat, and I don't really want to. I can't see. Wow. Is that what you're going to talk to me about?
No.
Maybe. It's a secret. Got some inside intel. Hang on. I like to take pictures of street art. Bear with me. What about Medford, Oregon? Like a little baby. Hi. What's your dog's name?
Benny.
Benny?
I'm dog sitting.
Oh, okay. He looks like a Benny. Yeah. Yeah, police are definitely not underpaid. They actually were getting paid overtime and probably more for coming out in riot gear. They're making like 70 plus per hour. So they're definitely not struggling for cash.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
This is a cute little gentrified area.
Black Lives Matter. 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 Black Lives Matter.
I don't know if I've ever, I've been to a comic store before.
Black Lives Matter.
I used to collect comics, but I would just get them from yard sales.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
This is a Back to Black march and a Justice for Patrick Kimmins march. Patrick Kimmins is a black man who was shot in 2017 by the Portland police. So I guess you would say this is BLM, but I wouldn't normally say this group is BLM. It's people that are out supporting Black lives and marching for justice. I mean, there's a lot of the same people, but also there's just like people that join the march from the streets and stuff. So it's not like you sign up for BLM or anything, and it's not like it's a gang. March is for. It is a march. It's a Justice for Patrick Kimmins march. Patrick Kimmins was a 20. How old was Patrick Kimmins? How old was Patrick Kimmins when he died? Like 27, I think. Yeah. He was shot 9 times in the back when he was unarmed, with his hands up, walking away from the police. And his mom comes out here and marches every Thursday and Sunday for the most part. Spot to have an office in. Like some type of environmental business or something. Rebuilding center, that's what it is. Cool. That's what they're talking about when they say liar, liar, gentrifier. Black people used to live here, is that they're putting new condos like in these black neighborhoods, and in these neighborhoods that, you know, were also some, you know, low income housing. They're replacing that with giant condos, and then you know, the minimum wage wage isn't high enough for people to afford apartments here in Portland. So, which is one reason why the houseless community is getting so large, and why these apartments, condos are empty. I'm only seeing part of your message, ᴑᴏᴅᴏᴏ. Take. Should devil followers. Hard shut. That sounds bad. Something smells good. Yeah, I definitely don't think cops should have AKs. They definitely don't need to be militarized. I mean, if there's a hostage situation, that's a different story. They definitely do not need AKs to go and talk to a houseless person who has a knife or something. Kind of horrific. Canada armed. I didn't say that it's okay for gang members to have AKs. I'm just saying that the cops shouldn't. Oh, in Canada? Yeah, I mean, there are situations where a gun could be useful. If you're, I mean, it just kind of depends on your viewpoint. Like, some people are still for defunding the police. This group is for abolishing police and the policing system as it is now and starting over. I don't know. I mean, I haven't talked to every single one of them, but I don't know if they're looking to have a different type of law enforcement or what, because a lot of abolitionists also are not for prisons. So I personally think that there should be some type of law enforcement, but the current policing system is definitely all wrong. Yeah, like there's situations where there are gangs that are, you know, that control neighborhoods and like have stores pay them taxes, a situation where guns would be necessary. Or if there's a hostage situation, but there's a lot of situations where guns definitely should never be used. I mean, cops are human, they make mistakes, and if they're carrying carrying weapons that can kill people. It's just, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm tired. They definitely don't need tanks. What was the name of that vehicle that the police, they got two of? You know what I'm talking about, right? Bearcats? Yeah, they got two. Yeah. Those are the tanks, the Bearcats. They got two of those this year. Like, what are they going to use those for? What are they going to use those for anyway? Like, why would they need those? The National Guard brought in tanks during inauguration week, and they were just driving them around, and they didn't do anything with them. They were just driving around, intimidating protesters with them. There are definitely African American, there are definitely black people here. The black people are usually in the front here, and they're also the guards with guns. Yeah, I didn't say take away guns. I just said cops don't need to bring guns to a situation where there's a mental health crisis happening. And also, for the people who are always saying, where are the black people at? Remember, this is Portland, which is like 77% white people. No, this is definitely not a White Lives Matter protest. I think you know that.
Me and Gary was marching, same pattern, same feet, same tone. We're about to get fired up. We're gonna get fired up. We're gonna get fired up.
Do they really need AKs though? Like, what about tasers? What about even a paintball gun or rubber bullets? Like, there are just so many different options. Learn freaking martial arts and learn how to disarm somebody. Hire some people that are skilled at martial arts. Like, get creative. Like, we don't need to gun down people who have committed crimes. They deserve to go to court at least. If you believe in the whenever I get close to fill up, my internet goes down because we're using the same what's it call it? Same internet service, or like we're on the same plan. So I don't know if that has anything to do with why my service is shitty when I go near him. Hey, ask that quickly. The narrators must be from Mars? Are you talking about me? That's awesome. I mean, the government has been, stop killing black people! The government has been putting out, like, videos of UFOs and stuff, so you never know. I mean, maybe we'll be liberating aliens next. And cyborgs. I'll be here for it. Stop killing black people!
We're gonna go ahead and take a break. Anybody out use the restroom, do so. We in some of the residential areas today.
Well, baby break.
Today is JFPK, another day in the lovely neighborhood.
Yeah.
We are out here marching for justice.
Hell yeah.
We demand justice. We want justice, and we will get justice by any fucking means necessary.
Baby break.
Our goal, our dream, our success, our mission is to complete all four.
I don't know about that.
In 2021,
No, nothing.
we're gonna
about
keep 10
Christmas
to
Day.
begin and 10 to end, my brothers and sisters. 10 to begin and 10 to end, my brothers and sisters. We're gonna go ahead and take a break. If you need water, go ahead and see Kara.
It's a good workout.
Go ahead and grab that good
Feeling
cold
good.
water. He said, say no more. I know that's right.
It is crucial for us to stay on these streets. We are fighting for our lives. Memo here.
1844.
We are fighting for our lives, all born into the slave system of this government.
Sorry
This will
about
be a
the,
very big
my service is crappy
week.
right now.
Tuesday is a 1-year anniversary. Big Perry's life being taken out in the streets by the cops, and I mean George Floyd when I say that. We knew him as Big Perry.
Yeah,
That's
it's
how we grew up.
TOS. Not supposed to get guns in frame if
I will
possible.
be in
I think it's
Minnesota
okay if you
on
just
that
like
day.
walk by, but
I will
if
be
I'm like
back
zooming in on somebody with a
before
gun,
Thursday.
it's triggering.
Seems like this last year went pretty quick, huh? How many more lives got lost after George?
Too many.
Way too many.
It is very crucially important that y'all understand the gravity of why we are out here on these streets. It's not about look at me, look at me. It's about positively affecting change. And that's something that is done on the daily. On the daily. There was an incident the other day in Portland where they had a couple of individuals who were in some type of a health crisis situation, and you had a couple of PPVs sitting not even a half a block away from them. People are yelling at these cops to do something, and guess what they did? Not a fucking thing. Not a fucking thing. So unless they're arresting somebody, they don't know how to do anything else. Ronald Green lay on the floor on the ground dying for 9 minutes while they laughed and fucking joked about it. How they bragged about how they beat the living shit out of, I'm not going to say what they said. Bragging about murdering another black life.
Sorry about the booty in the frame.
That shit is so dumb. And I'm gonna remind everybody, what do we do when we see the cops have somebody pulled over? Anybody know? What do we do? You stop.
Ask if I'm under
pull out
arrest.
your
Ask if you
personal
can
body
go.
cam. We all have one. And you
Usually if you're black
blast
or
his
brown.
ass out. We want to antagonize the fuck out of these fucking pigs. We don't want to let them, they don't get no peace. We don't get no peace, they don't get no peace.
Right.
So when you're out here in the streets and you see them trying to attack these little bullshit traffic violations and shit, we're gonna have our own version of cops, right? This is our version of cops, not what they put on TV years ago. So we're gonna make sure that we blast out every cop in this city until they either quit their fucking jobs or retire or something.
That's right.
So when y'all are out there on the streets, and if Black Lives Matter to you, you will stop. You will pull out your cell phone. And if you get like me, I'm gonna give them a piece of my fucking mind.
That's
Every
right.
time I get a chance. So I will yell at them and scream at them and do whatever it takes for them to get in their cars and fucking leave.
That's right.
And for any cop that has the nerve enough to watch what we're doing right now, you need to quit your job. Period. You need to turn in your badge.
Internet is crappy right here.
Learn
Sorry.
all these tools that they give you. Imagine all the money that they fucking waste training cops to do what? I mean, they train hours. And it costs us taxpayers.
not about money.
We're born into debt. That is not freedom. You're born into debt. That is not freedom. We have all been indoctrinated into this oppressive system of government.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you wake up. Out here in these streets. This is where you wake up. Okay? And I don't know who in their right mind thinks this big ugly box is fucking beautiful. Look at this
Christine,
shit.
go take a nap,
I mean,
okay?
it's just like Lego blocks.
These
They're
people,
putting up
a lot of the
boxes all
people here
over
are
this
people that
fucking
I see
city,
at every one of these
destroying
marches.
What beauty is left here in Portland? Look at
If
that
it's
shit,
to say
man.
that they're out here when they're
Imagine
old,
what that looks like from
great.
above. Oh, let's put a
Hope.
Lego block
I mean,
here.
if
Oh,
they're out
let's
here,
put a Lego
obviously
block
they
here.
believe in
And
what
let's
they're
just
marching
block it
for,
all the way
or
up.
else they just
There's
wouldn't be
nothing
here.
aesthetically beautiful about this at all. And I'm pretty sure it ain't cheap.
Thanks, Facebook. Okay, I'll stop talking so we can hear
This is
him.
what gentrification does. Ted Wheeler's motherfucking ass sits on a board that they are redeveloping the entire city of Portland. And this is their redevelopment. This is what they agreed to do. Without asking any of the citizens of Portland. They pushed all the black people out of this neighborhood. This neighborhood used to be black.
Put in a new seasons.
They pushed all the black people out of this neighborhood so they can put this up here. Makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. So we are totally abolitionists. Totally. Abolish the police, abolish the fucking mayor, abolish the senators, abolish the governors, abolish the entire fucking system. We got our backs, right? We got our backs? Y'all got my back?
Who brought in the
I got
trolls?
your back. All right. So long as we got each other's back, we will get justice because it is just us. And I will keep saying that until y'all understand what I mean by just us. Everybody that's out here is a part of a movement, and we will affect change.
Where are you getting your
Until we
stats
get justice
from?
for Patrick
Sean?
Clemens, until we get justice for George Floyd, until we get justice for Breonna Taylor, until we get justice for Ronald Green, until we get justice for T.T. Kelly. The list goes on and on and on. But we will get justice because it is just us, and that we got all we need right here. We take care of us. We protect each other. Okay? So going into this next week, all I want y'all to do is anytime you see a cop, what are you gonna do?
Always film the police.
Body cam time, y'all. We got body cams just like them now. So we're gonna harass the fucking shit out of these cops until they get the fuck out of Portland and leave us alone. And stop murdering
Hey,
black
Renee.
people. and brown people.
Renee's out here a lot.
Right, y'all ready to take it back to the streets?
Sorry. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. My bad. Yeah, let's get marching. I'm cold. It's starting to like rain a little bit. Yeah, gun screaming. But I was thinking about getting one for a while because I had a lot of chuds in my DMs. You know what I mean? Just like, well, the last time I like actually saw somebody's gun in person, other than at one of these marches, they were like drinking and they're like, "Hey, take a look at my gun." I'm like, "Nope, I'm good." Drinking and guns don't mix, in
Tell
my
me what you
opinion.
want, what you really, really want. We want justice. We want justice. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Tell me
10
what you
pounds
want,
on
what you really,
pavement.
really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
There's a lot of puppy protesters out today.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Woof.
Let's go. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Let's go. Tell me what you want, what you
Yeah, sorry, this area is giving me really bad spiciness. Hey, I like that. drugs or something, or takes somebody's drugs when they're confiscating them and puts it in their pocket, the other cops probably won't say shit, even though the cop is doing something illegal. Because if they were ever in a situation where one of the witnesses of the cop doing that illegal action was in a dangerous situation and somebody was pointing a gun at that officer, maybe the person who was snitched on would not help the other officer. So they have each other's backs. Basically what I'm trying to get to is that we should end qualified immunity, because if we're going to have law enforcement officers, somebody needs to hold them accountable. They don't have free range to be judge, jury, and executioner. They need somebody holding them accountable. And it's apparent that our mayor, who is also the police commissioner here in Portland, does not have control over the Portland police. And actually, they've been investigated by the DA because the investigation started in 2017 because cops were not dealing with situations correctly, and they were using wrongful, force in situations where they could have, taken somebody peacefully. They were already being investigated in 2017, still being investigated now through the protests, and they were like, and apparently the cops were not making reports of, things that happened and just doing an all-around shitty job. So the DA gave them an ultimatum. They said that they were going to take over the PPA unless they came up with a plan to keep their officers in line and, to be better. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't think the DA took over, but I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Basically, Portland police are the worst. I mean, even if you back the blue, even if you support cops, if you really looked into the Portland Police Bureau, I don't think that you would support the Portland police. They really need to, if they're not abolished, they really need to change up how they work. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and while I'm live you can see comments across the platforms, but when I'm not live, it's like if you go back on Twitch would look like, honestly. But I think that is the hope. Yeah, and when you're looking at the statistics, also look at, you know, like per capita. Different vendors, and they mainly bring in BIPOC business, or yeah, BIPOC vendors. I tried to get my stuff in there, but yeah, I didn't end up doing it for some reason, but yeah, I know the owner and she's really cool. Her name's Lisa, and she also owns a bar. him who have enough money and they steal money anyway and don't pay taxes. Yeah, I agree, David. I agree with you on that one. But that's a touchy subject for a lot of people because, I mean, even a lot of anarchists don't want the government to tell them that they can or can't get a gun. So, yeah, I mean, the gun issue is a whole other thing. Because you're poor doesn't mean that you're going to commit a crime. I'm just saying that the reason why people steal a lot of the time is because they don't have enough. I'm not saying everybody who's poor is going to commit crimes, but I do believe that if people could afford to live and eat and not struggle, they'll commit less crimes, but who knows? I'm not an expert on the subject. Did you know that the Portland police, right after the protest started, instead of coming to the people of the city and having talks and meeting demands of the people, they got rid of the Guns and Violent Crime Unit.
We getting it in today,
The PPA did. Portland police, knowing that crimes would increase. And now they're focusing on gun violence and trying to get more funding. Huh. Interesting.
Today. Ain't no saying repeats. We doing shit different. We turning up the city streets, making people come out their houses. The cockroaches and rats is probably having a ball. They in there on 8 legs talking about, hey. They turning backflips on the residents around here.
Yeah.
You like all girls? You like Hillary Clinton? Hey Pam. Interesting, right? It's almost like they had planned that. Oh, sorry. Jared, jeez. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. My bad.
Stop the violence, stop the hate. Stop the violence, stop the hate. Stop the violence, stop the hate. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
Yeah.
Stop the violence, stop the hate. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
And usually cops show up after the crime has occurred anyway. How's it going, Pam?
Stop the violence, stop the hate. Stop the violence, stop the hate. Stop the violence, stop the hate. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
There's always got to be an anti-masker in my chat. I'll just tell you really quick. So if I'm having a conversation with someone and they spit when they talk, even if it's outdoors, they could pass viruses to me.
Stop the violence, stop the hate. Stop the violence, stop the hate. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
And the virus is airborne. So if I'm standing close to someone and they're chanting, there's a chance that I could pick up some cooties from them. still have no jobs. I'm getting all of them today. Why are you wearing masks outside? These people have never had a job. I actually have multiple jobs. And I know Jared has 2 jobs. I don't know where that one started, these people don't have jobs thing. Hey, Shiz Cap.
It's literally Sunday. Like,
What? Yeah, it's Sunday. Like, if you have a 9-to-5 job and you work Monday through Friday, like, you can protest all day Saturday and Sunday, so just saying. Yeah. Or sitting on their phones or their computers, spending their time trolling. So, are you getting paid to troll? Is that your job? This puppy loves me, I think. Thought I did, but I still haven't got my paycheck. I didn't even get my suit yet. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's saying hello to you. Robert, Dana, and Pam said hello to you.
hello, everybody.
Jared's my bodyguard. He has martial arts skills and doesn't need a weapon. Have you seen him do a spin kick before? Pretty wild. Oh yeah, well somebody said I was high-ranking Antifa, but I don't think you could be high-ranking Antifa and be a streamer, because Antifa hates streamers. But they like me just enough. Just enough. There was marching in Washington County a few days ago. I think Beaverton is Washington County, am I right? Because we were there yesterday. Also, oh shoot, David. Damn, you can jump. They don't want borders because everybody here is an immigrant. Our family's all immigrated here. The population is about 77% white in Portland because there was a lot of redlining, a lot of Jim Crow laws happening where it was illegal to be black in Portland. Not too long ago, actually. All the black people were kicked out and they were put in the van, or they were not put, but they were allowed to be in one area called Vanport, and then that area flooded. The government, the city government, knew that the dam was about to break in that area, and it ended up flooding the whole area. The only black people in Portland lost their homes, and some of them died during that flood. It was devastating. American and part indigenous, part colonizer,
JFPK.
part Japanese.
JFPK. 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 All motherfucking day. All motherfucking day. All motherfucking day.
But I wouldn't say this is my land. The land doesn't belong to us. You think Biden's gonna unite America? That's funny. When they say burn it down, they mean like tearing down the system and building a new one. Oh, you think that the donations go to getting a mansion? Yeah. I definitely don't live in a mansion. Oh yeah, can somebody put Letha's pin Letha's donation information if you haven't already? If you haven't, I think it's ⴜᴜᴜᴜ. Oh yeah, Portland is definitely gentrified. With my bullshit? No, actually, the indigenous activists and people in the community are in support of Black lives, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. In fact, they do land acknowledgements at a lot of the BLM events and bring drummers. Did I say that, George? there's not a pandemic because they've dealt with, you know, pandemics before, so maybe Americans will do the same thing. I don't think people are going to be wearing masks forever, but maybe it'll be a thing where when we go to other countries, we will. I don't know. We'll see. How's it going, Hamish? Defeating the coronavirus. I hope so. Scientists are who got their Fauci ouchie.
We did a good job today, you guys. We marched down Mississippi. We marched down all residential areas. We seen a lot of people. We passed out a lot of flyers. So just imagine passing out them flyers and letting them know that Justice for Patrick Kimmons is out here on Thursdays and Sundays. It's an 80% chance that they might come take a stand with us. The more the better. Each one always teach one. So today we covered up a lot of spots. Next week we'll cover up a lot of spots. We're going to keep covering up a lot of spots until we covered up the whole Portland, Oregon. Next week we will be going downtown Portland. City of Roses, downtown Portland. It is time that we pay the Chucky Roos a visit. They do not own our streets, my brothers and sisters. They do not own Portland, Oregon, my brothers and sisters. It is time that we go back down there where we started. We need to show them that we are still present. We need to show the Injustice Center that we are still present. We need to march by the courthouse and show them that we are still present. We need to march past the federal building and show them that we're still present. Justice for Patrick Kimmons and all others is still stomping downtown city streets for justice. They probably think that they have ran JFPK to MLK, but that's a lie. This is just where we was born and raised at, on MLK. This is where Patrick started at, on MLK. But we taking our 10 toes and we keeping them on fire and lit in downtown Portland streets next week. We will chant, we will yell, we will scream, we will shout for justice in his name. We will chant, we will yell, we will shout for justice in all others' names. We will scream, we will shout, we will yell, we will talk, we will dance, we will turn it up to hold police accountable. We have to get them to hold police accountable. We no longer will allow the body cameras to destroy us. We will no longer allow the Portland police to destroy us. We will no longer allow federal feds to come and take over Portland streets.
Hell no.
You bomb us, we'll bomb you back. You shoot us, we'll shoot you back. You touch us, we'll touch you back. You punch us, we'll punch you back. We will keep our fists up and fight back. You guys didn't hear me. We will keep our fists up and fight back. There is not a scary bone in neither one of our bloodline. They will not stop us from marching on MLK. They will not stop us from marching around these city streets. Our ancestors built these bricks brick by brick. If anybody tear these motherfuckers down, it'll be black people. Because that's who slaved and built these motherfuckers. We are tired of saying another motherfucking name. 1,000 plus names have been murdered in the city streets around around United States of America. It is time that we stand together and rise as a nation. Stop the 101 and the hate crimes. Come join Justice for Patrick Kimmons. Let us show you what we're working with. We're working with demanding justice and shutting down the government. We're going to shut the government completely down. There will be no such thing, my brothers and sisters, as the police department. I am working on firing every police officer that is racist. Even some of the ones that ain't. It's time to go. I don't know where you're going to go, but you got to get the fuck up out of here. We don't need you. We keep us safe. We got our back. When we march, you don't come trail us. You trailing all the rest of these Nazis and these KKKs and these proud hoes. But you don't want to support us. We don't need your support. You's a coward. You's a rookie. You stand for nothing and we stand for something. I said you's a coward. You's a rookie. You stand for nothing in JFPK and Black Lives Matter organizations around United States of America stand for something. I came here today for Sunday service and y'all see I'm going there. It's been a while since I done changed up, but it's time I make a change within my speeches as well as making a change to get justice. We have to take this very, very seriously. This cannot be taken lightly, my brothers and sisters. I'm happy to see you guys show up and show out. I'm happy that you guys are with Justice for Patrick Kimmons and all others. But keep in mind, it's just not about Justice for Patrick Kimmons, my brothers and sisters. It's about 1,000 and plus that has been taken away and stolen by the police around United States of America. And we are sick and tired of waking up to the fuck 12 news and every other news station seeing another name down, dead, gone. They're around here shooting houseless people. They're around here tearing up camps, tearing up tents. But you say it's a killer on the loose. COVID-19 is a killer. Bullshit. The police is a killer. You might be right about COVID-19, and that's why I call it COVID-19. But God damn it, you better put this one on your list too. COVID-18. That is the police. They 18 and COVID is 19. Two deadly motherfuckers. So we got, if you're gonna get vaccinated, you might as well get situated for the police. Because when they come for us, we gotta write that check. And that's gotta be a check that they mama can't cash. They don't fuck with us. They know not to fuck with us. We peacefully. This is not a riot. This is a revolution. This is what JFPK look like. This is what a community should look like, my brothers and sisters. This is what a democracy looks like, my brothers and sisters. We will win in 2021. No lives matter until Black Lives Matter. You have to respect black people. We are tired of being disrespected. Busting our windows, sending envelopes with black beans in it. Fuck you. Then you don't run these streets? We run these streets. We keep us safe. We got our back. Fuck you and the police. We will win in 2021. By any means necessary. We are here to take our streets back. We want our land back. Black people used to live here and they still do. Stop lying. You're a liar. You're a filthy criminal. You are a murderer. You are a killer. You're disgusting. You are a rapist. Police rape people as well, my brothers and sisters. They're getting DUIs but still working on the force. Where they do that at? Get the fuck out of here. We get a DWB, driving while black. We got our hat tilted to the side, we a gang member. No, baby, don't get it twisted. There is no longer no such thing as the Bloods, the Crips, the Vice Lords, or the GDs. It's the boys in blue. They are the gang. They getting away with the murders. They shoot you 9 times in the back and walk away free. And get a chocolate chip cookie. I got your chocolate chip cookie, but not that cookie you gonna smack. I got that chocolate. I got that chocolate chip size 8.5 tennis shoe dead in that ass. It's time we get justice. It's no game, my brothers and sisters. I appreciate each and every last one of you guys showing up, showing out every Sunday, every Thursday, same time, same place. 11 to 2, except for next week we are downtown Portland. Spread the word. Each one teach one. When we hit DT streets, we need to
Nobody shaming.
Make sure you reach out to the community and tell them we are in downtown Portland. We need to bump this space up. We need 200-300. Let's take over downtown next week. Only thing about JFPK is we do this shit for real, not for fake. When we go downtown, it's the same protocols because we got to keep us safe. Sidewalk, mic check. You hear that? Pay attention because that's very important. But we are going to be downtown next week, next Thursday from 11 to 2. If you can't find a ride, we can go get a U-Haul. We need to pile up. We can get 2 or 3 U-Hauls. We have money. When you cash at me, just know this. If we ever need a U-Haul for anything, or this, that event, or everybody need rides, or we got an event, nobody can make it, some of that money goes directly to JFPK. We will soon be coming out with a headquarters. People want to know why. Don't ask me why we need that. That's not your business. And I'm telling everybody that. You don't need to ask the organizer anything. Just know what I know what I'm doing. We need a headquarters. Do you see any other Black Lives Matter with a headquarters? No! You have not seen no Black Lives Matter organization here in Portland, Oregon with a JFPK headquarters or their own headquarters. Well, guess what? I'm getting my own headquarters. Because we should not have to meet at Juicy Jambalayas to have an emergency meeting. That is my business. We should be meeting at our own spot. Because we keep us safe and we have major top flight security that will stand outside of our headquarters while we are having our meetings or doing whatever we choose to do. That headquarters is going to be for comrades that feel that need mental space, that need to just simply come and have a cup of coffee, come talk to the organizer about whatever they need to talk to about. That's a safe place for our organization. Is that okay? We will soon be coming out by 2022 with a headquarters for JFPK. Give it up for Justice for Patrick Timmons. Give it up for the Drumline. Give it up for the comrades. We will win in 2021. Y'all have an outstanding and amazing, great, phenomenal day.
If you hate watching, where are you watching? But thank you to the over 100 people
give it up for
watching on
Letha,
multiple
y'all.
platforms.
And I want to make sure that we recognize our streamers that are out here with us, filming and streaming positive actions in our community. Carissa, Ninja, Mason. Give it up for our streamers, y'all.
Oh, they don't hate me.
Ninja's never missed a day. I see him every event, and I watches his media. It's nothing negative. You got some presses out here that'll stab your ass moving back.
That's right. And we do not need any more of that negative publicity in the streets.
At all.
The protest in Portland is not about breaking windows, and that's what they are broadcasting. Every time I leave this state, when people talk about Portland, all they want to talk about is burning dumpsters and broken windows. When we say by any means necessary, all that counts, but it's about the message. It's about the movement. We don't do drama here at JFPK. Y'all know that, right?
That's what
No
they mean,
drama
Sam.
in JFPK.
That's right.
To all the other black
Unless they
activists.
come for us, that's a lie.
Well, if they come
come
from
for
us,
us.
yeah, they're going to get some drama. They're going to get the kind of drama that they don't want. I happen to be fortunate enough to be part of an amazing security team. Y'all give it up for our security.
I feel safe.
I want to make sure we acknowledge and give it up for our medics out here as well. Give it up for the medics. It is so very vital and crucial and important, especially going into this week coming up, that we all show up out here and show up and show out. There's going to be a whole lot of events going on this week, and most of them will have to do with the unfortunate murder of my cousin George, okay? So this is what's going to happen this week. Everybody, we need everybody on the streets this week, everybody. We need y'all to show up at events. We need to get our numbers back out here. And we need to always respect and uplift black lives. Can y'all do that? So this Sunday coming up, May 30th, is the first Back to Black Market. We will be doing one every month. And we will be uplifting not only Juicy Jambalaya, but we will be highlighting different black vendors in the Portland community. We are calling out for volunteers for that day. So if you are interested, then you can get with Gila or Jen when she comes back. Gila's right here, y'all. If you're interested, we will need volunteers for the day to help set up for that event and also to help break it down. But whether you come and do anything or not, just come. Can y'all do that? All right, let me see hands here. Who's gonna be there on Sunday? All right, I'm not good with names, but I'm really good with faces. I'll remember. If I don't see you there, we're gonna reach out to you. But this is the first one of many, many more to come. We wanna make it a regular thing. We wanna have our monthly market, and we always wanna uplift our black businesses, our black restaurants. It's about reparations, y'all. You want to be a part of returning wealth back to the black community? Stop at Juicy Jambalaya, grab yourself something to eat, stop at any one of these other black-owned restaurants and partake, okay? We are taking the narrative back. We want the whole entire world to know that this is about a movement and it is about black lives. And we will take the narrative back by any means necessary. I will be releasing my first podcast this week. So it is all about education. It's about telling the truth about how this system came to be. It will be called Voices, because it will not only be my voice, but it will be the voices that matter in the protest community, which can be one or all of y'all. So I may at some point approach anyone here to be a part of a podcast, have our backs, right? Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
All right. And remember, from this day forward, when you see one of them fucking pigs with their little Christmas lights on, you stop and you light them up. The same way they light us up, we gonna light them back up. Until we get peace and until we get justice, they definitely don't get any peace. I don't care what they doing. If he buying a fucking donut, light him up. We want to catch them being lazy ass, do nothing motherfuckers, and we also want to light them up. What the fuck? You want to light them up? This is how we light them up. Thank you, Letha, for keeping the black man out of jail for making these threats.
You know how that goes.
We gonna light them up. This is how we light them up.
We got him on Preston, like, kill the police.
Yeah.
Then they'll call me and say,
That's
oh,
why I was
you gotta
saying
bail
that.
Gary out.
Yeah. And so just so y'all understand what went down, so from
To
that
record
Thursday
them. If
that
you
we
pull
had
over,
this
record the
incident
police
out
is what he
here,
was saying earlier.
I have gotten a few different death threats. Okay, I have death threats in my email. I don't even know how they got my fucking email. So understand, when we talk about we out here fighting for lives, we are out here literally fighting for lives. And I could care less about any threat because we don't operate in fear. You understand that, right? We do not operate in fear. We stay prepared. We stay ready. That's how we keep us safe. So if you're interested in volunteering Sunday, we could definitely use your help. And if you do not volunteer, we still would like you to show up and invest in locally owned Black businesses. We will have artwork there. We will have clothing. We will have amazing fucking jambalaya. We will have some bomb ass, is it the pound cake? Pound cake. Woo! Man.
Vanilla pound cake yesterday.
Oh yeah.
That sounds good.
See? So y'all come on out. We're gonna have us a good time.
We'll be open tomorrow.
Juicy's will be open tomorrow. Reopening.
Like, please come support me. I've been down for 2 weeks.
So
She
y'all make
had
sure
a
y'all show up,
Tesla,
grab some bomb
that
ass
was on
food
autopilot
because it's
running
all
to her
good
food,
there.
her food cart.
I will definitely be.
Open up at 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Juicy Jambalaya is right down the street here, y'all. Right down the street, literally. So show up, get you some good food, have a seat there. She's got some beautiful picnic tables put together by the protest community. Corn.
Oh, right there.
So stop, have some food, but be ready for Sunday. Save at least $2 or $3 for Sunday to come and invest in Black businesses as well. All right? So let's support our Black businesses. Let's continue to support Letha. Give it up one more time for Letha, y'all. It is an honor and a blessing for me to be a part of this. It is an honor and truly a blessing to have all of y'all here, because each one of y'all matter, okay? As long as you out here repping Black lives, it matters. And it's very important that you continue to do so. So we're gonna turn it up this week. We're gonna show up this week. We're gonna support all of our Black activists and our leaders in the fight for freedom and justice for all of us, okay? You don't have to agree with somebody to show up and support, but it matters that you show up and support because it's all about the numbers. So if it's an event that has anything to do with Black lives and you are able to, you need to show up. Everybody get that one? All right. So Sunday's all about fun though. Come Sunday, we're gonna have DJs, we got performers, we're gonna have some really good food by multiple different vendors. We're gonna have some jambalaya. We're gonna have a stage there. We're gonna get our groove on, y'all. We're gonna watch Letha boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop, boop. No, it's boop. Well, you gotta catch up. I gotta train you. You can't just say boop, boop, boop. It's boop. So I got one more thing to say. Do you guys want to go downtown or do you want to go march for the houseless at Lower Horse? Which one do you want to do? Because the feds are sweeping them out. They gotta go. They're gonna go, and they're going to go get them out the over there by Lower Horse. And when I mean they put it on the news. They're going aggressively. They stated it aggressively. So basically, get your shit. If you don't get it, I'ma grab it.
You're not Black.
That's how they going in. So if you want to go and march over there for them, we can, and we can replan the downtown city streets. Who want to go DT? Downtown. You guys are pretty much laid back, like, okay, well, whatever you choose. Okay. So we're going to go help the houseless at Lower Horse Thursday from 11 to 2. And every time I go, I do go stop and prepare a lot of sandwiches, juices, and oranges or apples, and we bag it up and we pass it out. Authentic New York Hots does that, and we go that way. So, speaking of Authentic New York Hots, Gary is going to be at a location called Authentic New York Hots on 15th in Alberta throughout the week. You guys should go over there and support his movement. It's a food cart Philly cheesesteaks. Support his movement as well as support my movement. He's combined it in with me. That food cart he's working at is part of me. So go by there. They have vegetarian hot dogs, and on Sundays it's vegetarian day. Am I correct, Gary? It's nothing but vegetarian day on Sundays. And it's called Authentic New York Hots. It's located on 15th and Alberta. If you would like to cash at me, you should know my cash app by now. You should know my Venmo. I don't want to say it. I say it all the time. But who's new? Can I get a random of hands who's new? We are family. Welcome him to JFPK ship. How was it? Did you like the march?
Loved it.
Hope to see you again. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. To the people that needs my Cash App or Venmo, good sweet Kara then wrote it down on the thing. Give her a random applause.
This march never smashes out windows.
Just point over there to the ice chest. I don't have to say it.
You're
You
not
guys
gonna
have
see
a great
windows
day
smash.
once again. Thanks for listening to my mouth. I can go on and on and on, but you ain't seen shit.
Sorry,
till
you
come
won't get
May
riot
30th.
porn here.
See you guys there.
I wish I could go home and take a nap. I'm so tired, but got things to do. Oh, Jason. Bad move. Bad move. Okay, I'm gonna go get me some caffeine so that I can finish the rest of my day. Thank you so much for sticking around and listening to the speeches and following the march and listening to me ranting about multiple subjects today. We had a lot of trolls, but it also, made for good conversation. So, yeah. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you. DJ Dialogue. You got it, Robert. Yeah, you got it, K Variable. Thank you so much for your awesome mod skills. Thank you, David. David's a mod also. I think Nicole was here for a little bit. Dee was here for a little bit. Lemon is here. I look mysterious. It might be the bags under my eyes because I only slept for 3 hours last night. Unbans. Either right you up. Have a good day, Rose's Radio. You got it, Pam. Hello, E. Dexter, little frog guy. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next